Divine Masculine. Hello, Divine Masculine, and welcome to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. I am here to do your collective reading just to see what your energies are like and, give you an update, right? This reading is for the collective. That means it's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Don't panic. Just click off and visit another reader on YouTube. There's plenty of great ones. If it does resonate with you, please like, subscribe, comment, share, help my channel grow. And if you'd like to make a donation to my channel, there's a link to follow at the bottom of the description box. And this channel is for adults only. All right, Divine Masculine, let's get started on your reading, okay? I pulled some oracle cards. Actually, they're mixed emotions cards, okay? They're kind of like flashcards. But I pulled 3 of them for your overall emotion, and swirling around your energy here is the Ace of Cups, okay? Love, love, love. Everything love. You're only thinking about love. Your focus is on love. Okay? And your overall energy is that you're grateful. This was the first card out in your reading, right? And I got kind of psyched. I got kind of excited for you. You're grateful, okay? You're thankful, appreciative, and blessed. The word that pops out at me is blessed. I feel that you're really on to what's going on. That, it's a hard thing to come to the realization that there really is a higher power around you, that's things are changing. There's contracts that you've had in previous lifetimes. This is a soulmate connection. A gift to you from the divine. I mean, it makes you feel special again, I think, and it makes you feel very, very blessed, very, very thankful. Things are starting to open up, and the realization of that you have a soulmate out there, or when really this person is, it looks like he's praying here, right? He's got this beautiful aura, flowing aura around him, right? Energy, okay? And he's thankful for his food, This is an egg. It looks like an egg, a piece of bread, and green beans. And I always joke, that's quite the combo, right? But this guy's so thankful. And I think you're thankful because you know now that you were blessed with the soulmate connection, okay? And whether you're together or apart, it doesn't matter. I think it still makes you feel very blessed knowing that, right? That you're in love. You have romantic love, okay? Intimate, passionate, and committed. You may even be in a different relationship, but this I'm seeing as your divine feminine here, especially with the sun, your happiness. Yeah, I see that you're grateful. I'm just feeling like you're grateful because you know that this is from the divine, okay? Whether you're together or apart. That's the important part. You still feel blessed in just knowing that fact, but it still makes you feel terribly guilty. Divine Masculine. Terribly guilty. Blameworthy, responsible, and at fault. I feel like, you're not together with your divine feminine. These readings usually are for those who are in no communication, okay? But yet at the same time, you're thankful for the connection, and you're thankful for the clarity of where this connection came from, its origins, its roots, and why it feels so good for you, and why it feels so natural for you, and why there's such a pull for you. Why you can't stop thinking about this person. This person is in your life. You know it's a soulmate connection. And for all of that, for all of the above, you feel blessed. Yeah. But at the same time, you're feeling really guilty. Okay? You're feeling really guilty. Something happened in your relationship, of course, if you're in no communication. Feeling that strongly for somebody, you know, intimate, romantic, right? Passionate. And feeling so thankful for them and blessed that you have that, or at least experienced that, and know that it's there, and know that it's real, right? But yet at the same time, you feel very, very guilty. And this is all around love. This is all around, like I said, the soulmate connection here. This is real love. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. However, this is the holy grail cup of love, okay? There is no other love like this. You could also be crying. This is a cup that runs over with emotion, right? Underneath this eye, it just looks like tears. So you could have cried over this already. But it's just an overflow of emotion here for you in seeing very, very clearly, having clear sight of what exactly this is and how much it is to you. Okay? Yeah, there's heartbreak. You may be feeling heartbroken right now. This could have been a third-party situation. Here it is. Look at this. Bing, bing, boom. Yeah. There it is. Twin flame soulmate connection right there. This is when both of you can feel each other's energy. You can feel each other's energy around you. When you're thinking about them, divine, when you're, I can't speak these days, divine masculine. When you're thinking of your divine feminine, she's thinking about you. That's why you're thinking about her, and that's why she thinks about you. You guys have that connection back and forth. You can't see it, at least right now. At least not where you're at. You know what I mean? Not on this, not on the 3D, not on this plane. But it's there. There's a connection, a membrane. But anyway, that's diving really deep into the twin flame connection. But there is a membrane in between you, and it's connected in your, I want to say it's by your belly button, like your solar plexus. But yeah. Anywho, that's digging a little deep. If you want to know more about twin flame journey, possibly look up Chanel Bader. She's fabulous. I don't want to learn from anybody else. Honestly, it's her and only her for me. But yeah, anyway, you guys are connected. You do have a soulmate connection, okay? The twin flame journey is about that contracted connection that you agreed to lifetimes ago that just cannot be severed. It can't be severed, okay? I mean, you don't need to be with each other. You can choose not to be with each other. Okay, it's all about your highest good, personally, divine masculine. Who it is that you're going to be happy with, because this is about being happy and raising your vibrations and keeping them raised for the benefit of everyone else, including you. So all you have to really do is figure out who it is that makes you the happiest. Who is it that you can't stop thinking about? Who is it that you truly want? Deep down inside, who is it? Because that would be this person, your divine feminine. And she can feel you, and you can feel her when you guys are thinking about each other. You know, when you're thinking about kissing her, she can feel it. And you can feel her kissing you back. When you know, it's almost like a ghostly figure here, but that's what I'm talking about. No communication. You guys are not together here in this picture, but you are. You're both thinking the same thing, feeling the same thing, mirroring each other, you know. And this is the highest soulmate connection that there is the twin flame soulmate connection. And that's what's on your mind here. But I'm not going to keep all these cards because they were just, okay, that was just your overall energy. All right, dude, let's get going. Jeez. Already we're like a half hour in. All right, Divine Masculine. You got the Five of Swords here, Divine Masculine. Selfish acts, okay? And that's why you're feeling guilty. It falls right underneath the guilt, okay? Because you committed a selfish act. You stabbed people in the back. You hurt other people. You brought people down. You could have destroyed them. For what? We don't really know. We don't know why you did it. The reasoning was not a good one, if you had any reason at all. But you know all of this, right? I'm not trying to whip you. I'm just stating a fact in the card. This is a person who commits a selfish act and hurts other people, and I mean really brings them down, and walks away and leaves them for dead and doesn't care at all about how they feel. At all. Is in complete disregard. That's the part that makes you feel the worst. Because you know what? You really love this person. You really love this person, and it may have taken you a while to figure it out, but you did. And you're grateful, and at the same time it almost makes you feel worse. Right? Because you remember what you did. And you can feel what you did. And you can feel what you did almost the way they did. And you know, there's so much that you didn't know. You did this thing quickly and abruptly, without care, or without any consideration at all of anyone that you left for dead. You could have been dealing with a Cancer. The moon is ruled by Cancer. I mean, Cancer is ruled by the moon, sorry. Or Pisces. You could be dealing with Pisces. But there was a lot that just you were not aware of. Okay, you may have hidden some things, or things just may have been a mystery to you. You know, the light was not shed on everything. There was stuff that you didn't know about, or you could have been deceiving a Cancer, keeping them in the dark perhaps, keeping them tied to the mysteries. Because see how this crab is chained, or has a hold of the chain perhaps. I think it's chained to this mystery. And there were two people involved here. I do believe that you really did have love for both of them, or do have love for both of them. This is just your recent past role, right? At the time. I feel like you thought both of them in their own right were abundant, and they made you happy, and they may have provided you with a really awesome home. And because usually the Ten of Cups, you know, that's reaching some kind of completion, right? Because it ends with this beautiful array of love and abundance and security and stability and safety and happiness and health, right? And luck, you know, fortune. But you saw that in two separate people, two separate women. You had two women that brought you one brought you abundance in one way, and the other one brought you abundance in another way. Does that make sense? But you loved and cared for them both at the time. You had love, you had emotion for them both. But the judgment is out here, Divine Masculine. The judgment is out on what you did before, and you know it. You can feel it. You're under judgment. Your actions are under judgment by the divine. And that's the power that pulls you back in, you know, from being a runner in this. A runner perhaps because of mysteries, things that were unknown to you, maybe made unknown, unaware to your person, your divine feminine, who may have been a Cancer or Pisces. Cancer or Pisces. Yeah. But you're made aware now that the divine has partaken in this the whole time. Something has made you aware. And feeling blessed, even though you know you're under judgment for what you did in the past to your divine feminine. A third-party situation is what I'm feeling. All right, so let's get some clarifiers, though. Let's go to the moon. Straight to the moon. We're going to go straight to the moon, divine masculine. Yeah, I'm seeing a Cancer who is chained. Literally chained to a situation that kept them in the dark, perhaps. Not allowing that wheel to change. You could have kept your person kind of feeling like, you know, chained to this, bound to this somehow. That's way too many cards, but let's see which one flipped up. Yeah, you may be out of the cold. They may be left out in the cold. Someone here was left for dead, stabbed, wounded, to the point where they were brought down and then left for dead for no reason, abruptly. At your hand, divine masculine. And that may be why we're getting the Five of Pentacles, or this could be you feeling left out in the cold. I feel like it's this Cancer here, this crab, bound, chained to the situation that they had not all the information. They were left in the dark. They were made unaware of most of it, or at least half of it, and they were left out in the cold. You left that person for dead after you wounded them. Okay, with a selfish act. So now the situation at that point was almost over. Well, of course, you know, you've got two women here. Yeah, it's at completion. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Cups for me, please, for divine masculine. It's super windy out tonight, and it's getting late, but it's just a really nice, peaceful night. I'm feeling really good and really super mellow tonight. Clarify the Ten of Cups. I feel like you don't even really want to talk to many people, divine masculine. I feel like you don't really want to open your mouth to speak much at all these days, perhaps, or maybe it's just right now. Just quiet, contemplative. No, and I think you kind of like that little safety bubble wrapped around you, that quietness. Ten of Cups. I'm hearing I haven't had much of that, or something like that. I haven't had much of that lately, or so you enjoy the quietness is what I'm feeling. Clarify the Ten of Cups for me, please. That's too many, but yeah, you're definitely dealing with somebody who wants the truth. In this situation with the two people here in the Ten of Cups, two people that you loved and cared about, right? One of them just wants the truth. This is somebody who's been through shit, way too much crap. And this is a person who says, you approach me, you better bring the truth. the whole truth and nothing but the truth, or I'm going to pick up this sword and I'm going to cut you out of my world without batting an eyelash or breaking a sweat. She is not going to deal with any games, no mind games. Oh my good Lord, don't come to the Queen of Swords with a freaking mind game. Please don't do that. Yeah, no, she wants things done right. She wants things to be done right by her, okay? You didn't do right by this person. This is that person here that's tied to the situation, chained and bound to the situation, because you left him in the cold and you left him to die. After bringing him down and stabbing him in the back, the heart. Yeah, this was a soulmate connection. I just saw the Lover's card as well. That's Twin Flame Journey. But I'm not going to take it because that was too many cards. But yeah, we get the gist of that one. All right, Divine, let's clarify Judgment. You want to change this. You know that Judgment is here. You could be a Virgo or dealing with a Virgo. But yeah, what comes around goes around. Here we have the infinity symbol. What comes around goes around, falling on top of Judgment, right underneath the Five of Swords and all of this devastation and selfish acts and hurt and leaving people for dead. And you've got what comes around goes around. You may have just gotten hurt yourself, Divine Masculine. You may have gotten hurt yourself in the exact same way, because what you did was under Judgment. What comes around goes around. Or what goes around comes around. How do you say that? Either way. But yeah, this is somebody who may want to manipulate, may be manipulative. However, I usually see the Magician as just somebody who wants to change a situation. You know? Someone who wants to manifest a change. We already know that you realize that that you're in love with this person, okay? Even though you hurt them and left them for dead, right? Stabbed them all over, left them for dead for no apparent reason, very abruptly. Yada yada. But you're also feeling really blessed because you know now. Like you know now. You know what I mean? Probably not. Somebody out there is watching going, yeah, man, yeah. You know who your person is now. You know who your soulmate is now. Through the heart, through the heartbreak, through the stabbing, through the third-party situations, and the confusion, and the more confusion, and just feeling possibly just wounded, maybe even left out in the cold, feeling guilty, you know, through all of that heartbreak. You know exactly who your real true soulmate is what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense? Oh, wrong one. We'll cover that one up. Yeah, because you know what? You're grateful for, you feel blessed now, even though you feel like shit. Diabolical, isn't it? Divine Masculine. But it's true, though. It's true. You can feel grateful. You can feel thankful. You can feel blessed while you're feeling like shit about something at the same time. You know? And I think that's why... Come here, Tate. You okay, bud? I think that's why you're enjoying your very mellow, quiet, maybe listening to the wind, maybe even sitting outside having a smoke, watching the trees, listening to the wind kind of thing, you know? As I hear wind chimes on the radio, no, I shit you not, as I hear wind chimes on the radio. Yeah, you're enjoying some time, you know, because this under Judgment thing. And sorry about that, Divine Masculine. Shit, I was on a roll too, and now I don't remember where I was. All right, so yeah, anyway, the Magician, right? I feel like you want to change the situation around. At least you want to, like, you know, I would imagine that you fully realize that you're under judgment, and maybe even starting to get back what you did to someone else, right? And I think that scares shit out of you, because what you did was really bad. And I think you want to turn it around now, especially considering the fact that the person you did it to in the first place is the person that you actually truly love. Yeah, so you want to change the situation, but remember, there's things that we don't know about. Either there's things that you kept from your Cancer person or your Divine Feminine, or there are things that you are not aware of and weren't aware of before, perhaps. So now you're watching, you're looking into something. This is a learning card. This is a perfecting a skill, looking at all of the details, right? Dotting your I's and, you know, that kind of thing. And this always reminds me of just learning as many details as you can about something, right? A scholar card, okay? But what I actually see when I look at this is this pentacle always looks to me like a computer. And it's even glowing. The glow is bouncing off of this guy's face. So I feel like at night, Divine Masculine, you may stay up at night, late at night by yourself, watching something on the computer. So I'm thinking it's your Divine Feminine. You may be like looking at her Facebook page or her Twitter or her whatever, Snapchats and TikToks or what, you know, what have you. You're watching your Divine Feminine, trying to learn about her, trying to pick up on the details about her. Late at night by yourself. I'm seeing in secret too. And so far all that you've seen is that she's moving on. You know, she couldn't get away from the things that hurt her with you. The things you did. See these swords? There's one here in this person's chest here. That's one that she took with her. You got a few more here. Those she took with her too, because those were her hurt. That's her pain that you gave her. Belongs to her now. So she put all of those past pains in this boat. Point down this time. Point down. She took them out of her back and put them in a boat, and she's going to calmer waters. She's moving away from this whole entire situation. All right, clarify the Eight of Pentacles for me, please, for Divine Masculine. But you're carrying the burdens of that in the Nine of Wands here. Right above, watching this person. You know, like cyber stalking, right? Yeah, and what do you see? You see she's happy and abundant. There may even be children involved here. This person you see as your family. You see this person as home. You see this person as the one you want to be with. The one who makes you ultimately happy. This is your wish fulfillment. Abundance. Stable. Happy. Everyone's happy. And comfortable. And everything. Like abundant everything, right? And you also see her as being in her strength. Going after her abundance. She's very abundant, very happy. This is your abundance as well. Or it could have been. You know what I mean? That happiness, that feeling of home is what I'm talking about. That's real abundance. And now I think you know that. You know that because you're feeling thankful that you have that knowledge. You may not have the person with you, but you have the knowledge that they exist. And you touched it. You were able to touch it. You were able to touch a real twin flame soulmate connection, divine masculine. You were able to touch and be with something that was divinely guided and ordained. And for that, I think it kind of blows your mind a little bit. I think it kind of blows your mind a little bit. Sometimes light workers do that when they meet you, okay? When you figure out who they are, it's a little overpowering and overwhelming, but it's something that people get used to in time. You know? But the thing is you're aware, and you can't help but be thankful, and can't help but pray. And you can't help but pray because you are under judgment for what you did. And now when you look at the divine feminine, see before, that was her, the one who was stabbed and skewered straight through the heart and left for dead. That's her. And that's what you did. And now you look at her, and she's abundant and happy and strong. That's what you've been seeing late at night on the computer. Because that's the way it truly is. But you also see that she's leaving. The story needs to either have movement or be left behind us. But time cannot stand still. Someone has to move. And it looks like it's going to be divine feminine, pushing off to go to calmer waters. Clarify the Six of Swords for me, please. Yep, she wants a new beginning, but so do you. This is the wand, sometimes used as the male phallic in order to be intimate. But I also see that this is her passion, and she is very passionate about it. Passion meaning she's doing it, and she won't be stopped. I mean it like, I'm not like raising my voice. I'm just like, that's how she's feeling, you know? It's intense. This kind of burning passion for a new beginning is very intense if it's not sexual, right? So let's just say this isn't you wanting to write in and use that as a male phallic in order to be intimate, to keep her around. Let's just say this is her wanting a passionate beginning. She's freaking totally, fully power driven right now. Focused, and focused with the passion, like she's going after what she wants, and she's not going to stop until she gets it. And she is going to use every opportunity and every resource at her fingertips in order to get whatever it is that she wants. She's going to go after whatever it is that she wants, and she's not going to stop. That's this kind of passionate new beginning. And that's how much passion she has for leaving this scene. Because all she is aware of is that you stabbed her and left her for dead. Especially considering that you guys are not in communication. How else would she know how grateful you are for the love that you feel for her? Okay? Right? Right? You both have gotten clarity. See, there she is. This is her. You may be dealing with the Sagittarius as well, but this is the sexiest queen in the deck, okay? Sexiest queen in the deck. So this woman is going to be highly attractive and just sexy. She just kind of exudes sex. But she goes after what she wants with a passion. What did I say? Now this is the Queen of Wands. This is the Queen of going after what you want with a passion. She is not going to waste her time on anything, man. And she's not going to allow you to waste her time either. She is going to go after what she wants with the passion. She does not stop until she gets it. She's going to use every resource that she can. She will have unlimited amounts of energy, literally a powerful driving force going after what she wants with a passion. With clarity. She's totally focused, completely focused on what she's after now. I just got done talking about her, did I not? All right, so how about the possible outcome, Divine Masculine? Okay, so Divine, please show us the possible outcome for this situation for Divine Masculine. You want to fix this. You're going to try to fix it because you're going to try to fix it by making your Divine Feminine happy, pleasing her in some way. You may be giving her a gift. You just want to make her smile. You're going to try to maybe touch on that youthful, young-hearted, playful kind of communication. See if you can get, you think if you can get her to laugh, you may be able to fix this. At least temporarily, until you can think of something bigger, right? But you got to get her to smile. If you can get her to smile, you're thinking that your chances are pretty good. That's what I'm feeling. You got to get her to smile or laugh. You're going to throw her a story that either the line that you say and the things that you say are going to come across being really cheesy. Ooh, the Divine card just came out, by the way. Okay, now remember, this is very important. They want you to know. Oh, holy cow. As I'm right over Judgment. So I was tapping this on Judgment. You are under judgment. This is the Divine now, breaking through. Now listen, this is all them. They just interrupted your reading. I'm sorry, but the Divine just interrupted this meeting. They're helping me, yeah, but the Divine is watching you have this communication and try to temporarily fix things with this Divine Feminine. Remember, the Divine Feminine is, a Divine Feminine is a light worker. A light worker is an earth angel. An earth angel comes from heaven, and their father is God, the Almighty. So if you're having a conversation with the Divine Feminine, all right, the Divine wants you to know, think about that, because you are under judgment. What you did in the past was under judgment. That means if you do and pull another selfish act during this communication, just be careful, be aware, Divine Masculine, just be aware. The Divine is watching you. They're watching you still. They'll be hearing all communication. They will be listening and monitoring your thoughts and your intentions and your reasons for doing things when it comes to the Divine Feminine, because she's very protected. For them to break through, she's very, very protected. And they want to remind you, you are under judgment already. Okay? Now, this is what they want to talk about, is this. You're either going to give Divine Feminine, because what you want to do, your goal is to make her smile and laugh. Okay? If you can get her to react to you positively, you can fix this, right? That's your thought process here, and that's what you want to do, is fix this, try to change it, right? But this can also mean that you may be manipulative, all right? And so either you're going to give Divine Feminine some kind of line that's going to be cheesy, really cheesy, or how I normally see this card, Divine Masculine, is you're going to tell the Divine Feminine a story. And this is going to be a story made up of half-truths that's chock full of holes, okay? And that's when the divine here decided to interrupt and say, wait a minute. Now we want to tell you right at this moment, right at this moment, right at this moment, you're under judgment already. And you're going to be monitored. Your movements, the way you move toward the divine feminine, any moves whatsoever, they're all going to be judged by the divine when it comes to the divine feminine. You need to be aware of that, because they just totally plopped down and said, wait, this was a special message regarding whatever the hell this is that you're going to try to feed the divine feminine, which is full of holes. One more card here for the divine masculine. Yeah, you're scared. This is too many cards, but you're scared. You're really scared, because you have to approach someone that you destroyed and left for dead, that you're in love with. Okay? In order to try to repair things, not only with this person, but with the divine, right? And she's leaving. She said, F this. I'm taking all of these swords out of my freaking back and my heart, and I'm leaving. Okay? And you know that she's an earth angel? Dude, it's got you, this has got you rocked. Like, seriously, it's got you scared. You're scared because you fucked over an earth angel, dude. You know, most of the time I don't say it like that. I stick with the terms, okay? Like, you effed over a light worker. You effed over a divine feminine. We all say divine feminine. It kind of just becomes part of the lingo. The true meaning of that is that she is an earth angel. We're here. And we're here to try to help other people. And you trashed her, man. But you know that, so moving on. You really want to write a new story. You wish you could erase everything that you wrote before with this person, besides like the good stuff, so that you could rewrite. You wish you could turn back time, basically, even though there's no clock here. Yeah, because this is like a his and hers kind of dealio. Yeah. Alright, so what else can you show us for the divine masculine? We're almost done, divine masculine. I'm sorry. I really don't mean to whip anybody. I'm just trying to tell your story for you, I guess. Tell your story for the divine feminines who might want to know. They're the ones who are watching. Most of the watchers for this video is going to be the divine femmes. Anything else for the divine masculine? I'll give it a few more shuffles. And anything at all for divine masculine. I think we pretty much got it, divine masculine. You may have some victim mentality. You may be feeling like a victim in this, especially if you suffered the same fate that you gave to your divine feminine. Yeah, you would be feeling like the victim, I suppose. Remember, you're under judgment. Your actions are under judgment. You know, that's how it is. Until things are made right. Actually, I don't even know if I can say that. I figured that wasn't even giving you very much leeway, but the divine they're the only ones who can say what your judgment is going to be and how long it's going to last. But they are watching you, and they don't give me a time frame. So they're going to be watching you, Divine Masculine, for an undetermined amount of time when it comes to the Divine Feminine. They're protecting her, and they're watching the crap out of you. Ooh. Okay, I think that's about it, Divine Masculine. Well, Divine Masculine, I hope that helped a little bit. I hope it resonated with somebody. I really wish you all the best of luck with all of this. Yeah. Yeah. So, anywho, thank you for watching. I really do hope it resonated. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And take care of you. And peace out.